about the Hoa Lo prisons. Historical background for the prisons, for the international background led to the birth of colonial, colonialism and imperialism. We need to go back to the scientific revolutions around 16th centuries. Western world makes scientific revolution, and around 18th centuries they invent steam engine in the UK. They could take advantage from the inventions. First it is UK and the France, after that other European countries. That's why European and Western countries become the super and superior than Eastern. When they develop that industries, they need to input output materials. They need overseas market, and the middle they need labor. They didn't want to exploit their resource and their people, so that's why they threw about invading other country on the part of the war. That's the beginning of the birth of colonialism and imperialism. A part of the world would be invaded, so a part of the world to be weak and rich resource, big population and strategic locations. Uh, that's why they isolated Vietnamese and many countries in the ASEAN. Domestic historical background and the reason to have France enter Vietnam. The French invade Vietnam because of the Nguyen dynasty policies. When Anh defeated their son, he found Nguyen's dynasty, but he got support a lot from French people. He was kind of indebting to French people when he became the king. Even though they didn't like it, he has to allow French people to do business and stay established in Vietnam. So in 16th and 17th century, Catholicism religion came to Vietnam. First, king and lords allowed to speak out in Vietnam. After war, king found trees from it, started suppressing the Catholicism religions. Under Song Nguyen Anh, he got support from the French people, so he had to allow French and missionary stay in Vietnam. But the second king of the Nguyen dynasty, who was Minh Mạng, he didn't like his father. He didn't adapt to French people, so Minh Mạng started suppressing the religion. Minh Mạng did kill up to 100,000 Catholic people. So Nguyễn intentionally give for the France some good reason to enter the Vietnam. The French side that they came to Vietnam to save French missionary and French people and became religion freedom for the Vietnamese people. But the Nguyen dynasty empire implement some policy we call is the isolation. That means closed border, didn't do any business, didn't connect to the world. Exactly, didn't connect to the Western world. They only trade with Chinese people. That's the very wrong policies. That's serious mistake. Western were developing, they stronger. We need to learn from Western update ourselves, but before the Nguyên Anh became country were divided into two parts. The difficult to Nguyên Anh ruling Vietnam makes Vietnamese Vietnam wish. So when invasion and colonization of Vietnam, when the French came to Vietnam in 1858 in Sun Cha, Da Nang, and in 1859 until 1867 they colonized and tried the south of Vietnam. Came to Hanoi in 1873. That's the time they fell. At the second time in 1882 they succeeded, and the 1883 they colonized the whole countries. When became puppet king, and then they came Vietnam. They exploit our people, satisfy their greed. Vietnamese people just want to be slave. They make us rising. When want to suppress our people, they want to scare Vietnamese people, so they implement this prison. The function of the prison is in the period during France in 1896. It was used to arrest the particular people who got against France government and anyone disobey on any law, used as ruling tool to support their rule. After 1954, we defense France during Vietnam War. We used to capture pilots of American. After 1990s, we often and make some renovation and repaint his prison become and the travel destinations. For the architecture, the prison have area of more than 12,000 square meter, with the main item a house for warding, a house used as hospital, 7 houses to detain the aqua prisons, also for making iron, this later product, and for sale for generous and rule violate prisoner. Vietnamese political were just in Hoa Lo prisons. Is the accurate information they turn and misjudge Vietnamese people. When we go to the prison, you will see some decoration, and you will see a lot of stairs, and even some window is new in the part. Originally, we would be any window. There were a little hole only. Structure and frame are original, and the frame cell are original. First, there wasn't any toilet. They have to use baskets, and then they build a hole to defecate. Even they has to defecate in the front of other prisoner. The reason why the prison built here is too easy to they want to make convenient for them. They want to they need to some prison to equip to the scare people in the Hanoi. Yeah.